Hey guys, Zen here. Today we're checking out the LinkPower 1 Starlink Mini battery from Peakdo. Inside the box, we're going to get this card that has a QR code for the instruction manual. We're going to get, I don't know what this is, a little metal disc with a sticky side. We're going to get the LinkPower 1. Right there, look at this thing, that thing's pretty cool. And we're going to get this box that has in it the power cables for the LinkPower 1. So we have a USB-C to USB-C power cable here. We have our DC output to the Starlink Mini with a little weather thing on there. Let's pop this off. We're not going to need that. This is going to go right in there. Keeps it waterproof. This is going to snap right onto here the right way. And that is going to get plugged in right there. On this side, we have our USB-C in and out port. Plug that in so we can charge it, or we can charge other devices like cell phone or something like that. On this side, we're going to have our power button. It's going to light up, showing that we currently have 97% left, that we have no input, and our power to the Starlink is currently off. To turn that on, we're going to hold down this button here for a couple seconds, and now our Starlink has power. It is currently using 37.6 watts to start up, 1.98 amps at 20 volts, and we have 2 hours and 21 minutes at this power level. As soon as the startup is done, that's going to drop way down. On the bottom here, we have 3 screw holes to mount like a tripod to, and we're going to use that one right there. Probably about there, I think is going to be good. There we go, we are online. Let's get our alignment right. Perfect. Let's tighten that down. Do our software update that seems like we always have to do every time that we use this thing. This says we're using 16-ish watts, 21 watts, and at this rate we have about 4.5 hours. So we're going to wait for this download to download, and then we are going to watch a movie. Now while this is powering our Starlink Mini, we can plug in our USB-C cable to an external power supply, plug it into here, and actually charge up the battery while we're using it. And now you can see that we are actually charging the Starlink battery with an external power supply at the same time that we're using it. So if you had enough power going in, you could do this indefinitely. Our watch here says that it is 8:55. We have our tablet connected to the Starlink Mini. Let's find something to watch. We're going to pull up this movie here called Extinction and give it a watch. Okay, well that movie's over. It's been an hour and 27 minutes. Let's check on this thing. So we have about 2.5 hours left. Let's find another movie. I saw something shiny and had to go away from this and looked at my watch, and it is currently 13:19, and look at that, 0% left. But it's still on. So this will give us a chance to plug this in to that battery bank that was charging my tablet while I was watching a movie. And we are currently sitting at, can you see the screen? There we go. We are currently 7 hours and 32 minutes until it's full. We just popped up to 1%. We have 30 watts going in, 25 or 18 going out, depending on. So as long as the green stays higher than the orange, This will charge, currently at 9 hours. But I can use this battery to charge up or power this battery, which is powering the Starlink. Ever since the Starlink Mini came out, people have been trying to figure out how to power this thing on the go. We have batteries that we can plug into other things to plug into this. We have solar generators we can use. There's cigarette light adapters that can work with it. But nobody's come up with just take this thing, connect it, and that's all you need. This is really cool. It's never going to be far away from my Starlink ever. It doesn't fit with all of my other Starlink Mini accessories, but the ability to throw my Starlink Mini in a backpack with this attached to it, not adding too much more weight or size, and I can go for a hike, find a clearing in the sky, pull this thing out, check on my email or the interwebs or the TikToks, put it back away, and continue on my path. That is a game changer right there. No other wires or batteries or anything needed. Just plug this in and it's already hooked up. For emergency preparedness, I kind of got to give this a win too, because even though I have solar generators at the house or solar setups, that's going to be plugged into the refrigerator and the freezers and stuff. And I'm still going to have a cord going from this all the way out to wherever I put up my Starlink Mini. Now if something happens, I can just take this, drop it outside, boom. I'm online that quick. Let's do some tips and tricks here. First thing I want to mention is there is a QR code on the back of the device. You can snap a picture of that with your phone and go to the manual. A lot of the things that you can do with your phone, you can't really do with your phone. So I have found, after trial and error, to use my desktop. We're going to go here, click on the user's guide. This has all the information you need to know about the device. This, I believe, was created just for me. I got one of these as part of the Kickstarter and plugged in the USB-C port, charged it up. Thought, you know what, I might be able to charge this up faster with the DC port, and plugged my Starlink cable into there to charge it up from the wall, and it bricked the device. It's not good. Don't ever do that. Next, we come down. You can scan this QR code and that will take you to the app. Apple just doesn't work unless you have some third-party kind of thing, and it's not really recommended. With your Android phone, it works, but it doesn't work. Whenever you try to change something, it will ask you for the PIN. You put the PIN in and it just restarts the whole thing. If you're looking for the PIN, it is down here towards the bottom. The default PIN, which is the only PIN because you can't change it, is 020555. So we're going to go back up here. We're going to click on this link right here, and that will take us to the quote-unquote app. It's not really an app, it's just a website that will connect Bluetooth to your device. Minimize this, take that, drag it over, and create a link. I've already got that right here, so whenever I want, I can just click on this, and it will pull up the app. Let's connect it to my device. We'll just skip to where it shows up. And there it is. Let's click on that and hit pair. So here is their app, and there is nothing on this page that you cannot see from the front of the device. So let's get into the cool stuff, which is right over here, expert mode. Now we're going to add some stuff to this. Down here is where you're going to get to change charging statuses. And I don't know what the global one is. This is for input charging. And you can hit get, and that will tell you what it's currently set at. And I think 65 watts is what it comes from the factory defaulted as. So this is input charging. That means that no matter what you put in there, it's only going to charge at 65 or less watts. If you want to have this ever charge at 100 watts, you need to go up to here, and you will get a warning. It's like charging, discharging at high levels is not good for the battery. But this is how you get to charge it at 100 watts, hit set, and it will start charging at 100 watts from there forward until you change it again. Now, if you have something that doesn't charge at 100 watts, it's kind of hit or miss on whether or not it's going to charge or not. My daughter had some problems when she was out in the field trying out the Starlink Mini with the LinkPower 1, and that's because I had it set up to 140, and she wasn't getting it to wake up to charge to anything. So I have found just setting it back to 65 watts is going to be good enough. You can also set your discharge. That means when you're charging your phone, your tablets, or something to something lower, so you're not wasting the battery power of the LinkPower 1. Just have that set at 65 and you will be fine. If you ever wanted to just supercharge this, get in here, change this to whatever you want it to be. You can schedule to have this thing turn on or turn off at whatever time. You can also just push the button or turn the Starlink Mini off. Here, this is to sync up the date and time. It's pretty much always synced. There's really no reason to mess with that. Here we can turn on and off the port. It powers the Starlink Mini. Here we can restart it. Here we can shut it down. All of these things you can do from the device. This is OTA mode. Do not ever touch this ever. There are currently no updates for this device. You have the latest firmware. Don't worry about this at all. If your device works, leave this alone. If you hit active, that means it'll turn it on. To clear that, you need to go back to the manuals and click on download OTA guide. And there's some stuff you can do in there to fix what you did to make it wrong. Right here, do not cancel the OTA process. Doing so will permanently brick your device. This is not fun. And here you're going to see some stuff for click this to open it up, change some things. This is what you can change it to. To undo any of the stuff that you've done, go back to that and change it to right here. Down on page, oh, there's no pages. Well, find this page and 83. Change it to 83. That will just reset it back to what it was before. And that will get you out of most drama you're going to do when you accidentally click the OTA update. Read through this thing entirely if you're even going to try to mess with it. But let's just not mess with it. So other than changing the input and output power levels of the LinkPower 1, the app is pretty much useless because everything that you can find on it, you can find on the front of the device itself. Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.